Why is it so important to maintain professionalism in the film industry and any other industry? Hi everyone, this is Mel Hurry from Mel Hurry Films. I am an award winning screenwriter and filmmaker, and you would have already started following So You Want to Make a Movie. This is another small little clip that I'm actually adding to this segment because it's all about maintaining professionalism and why it's so important. So let's just talk about setting up meetings and interviews, right? So, scenario, someone sets up an interview, whether it's in Zoom or in person, doesn't matter. You get to a specific time that you've agreed on, and the person that's meant to attend, who's being interviewed, decides not to show up. What sort of thoughts are going into your head? Unprofessional, um, rude, time waster, and and also it's not just all about like on them, but you also start to get a little bit worried. Oh my gosh, what if something's happened? Or again, if it's Zoom, maybe they're having technical difficulties, so you give them a bit of leeway, and you're not going to be completely inhumane about this. You're going to be like, okay, things happen, I'll give like a 10-15 minute wait, maybe I'll just send an email to let them know what's going on, or how, if everything's okay, if they need any assistance. But yeah, and also, has something happened to them? Maybe there's an emergency. What is it that you can do? Okay. However, when it gets to a point where you're like, actually, I think they're just taking the mick. So for those of you in the US who are thinking, right, what does take the mick mean? It just means, they're just taking advantage of your time. So we want to eradicate that because let's face it, within any industry, there is a lot of advantage that is being taken. Okay. And that's okay, if you've given that leeway, you want to take advantage of it. I'll never say no to an opportunity. However, when it gets that point where it's affecting someone else's time and someone else's time is being wasted, look, we need to think about our professionalism and our own image. Because again, like I said, those points that I said earlier about the things that go through your mind when someone doesn't decide to turn up for something, it's just not on. Yeah, I think we can both agree on that. So one of the things that I really kind of wanted to push really is just maintain professionalism and integrity and just be human about things. So first of all, it doesn't take 5 minutes to either send an email, send a text or a WhatsApp, a Facebook message, an Instagram message. Even if you were to tweet at someone and say, look, I'm running late, I'll be there shortly, or I'm really sorry, I'm not able to make it. No harm done. That's fine. You've told that person's fully aware. Either you want to reschedule or you don't. That's fine. At least that person knows. And that's all you need to do. It's just integrity. It's just good manners to do that. When you're late or you decide to just not show up and say, well, I'm not going to show up, and first of all, that does leave that person with that impression that you just don't care. So I'm pretty sure for anyone that was going through like a job interview, or they were having a meeting with a producer to pitch their film or something like that, you'd think that they would care enough. Or even if it's for a promo, a PR interview, you'd think they'd really care about this. When they don't show up, it's just basically you're showing that person you don't respect them. And that's not fair to that person that's giving you their time. Respect goes both ways. We're aware of this saying, and I think we can all relate to a time where we've maybe felt disrespected, or maybe, unfortunately, maybe we've disrespected someone, and hopefully that's not been the case, but it can happen. But we've learned from that because I think actually I don't want to have that feeling happen to, I don't want to basically experience that. So therefore I'm gonna change my ways and not do that to someone. So hopefully, if you are someone that has unfortunately done that, hopefully this can help you mend your ways a bit and you'll know for next time not to do that. Okay, but anyway, this is not me nagging at people, it's just me giving advice as to why you have to maintain professionalism. Let's just say, so we all know it's a small world out there, whether you're in the film industry, corporate, I don't know, non-profit, whatever. It's a very, very small world. And that person that you may have disrespected and not maybe have shown up for something, it could be a year, 2 years, 10 years down the line. At some point, your worlds are going to cross and you will come together. And that person who you might have stood up, or I guess maybe this could go for dating as well, that person that you stood up will say, oh, aren't you that person that didn't show up? Or they might not say anything, but they'll always remember. So you're always going to have that stigma, that, that spot on you saying that, oh, this person didn't show up. I'm not sure if I want to work with them. It's a horrible thing to have that, for them to know you as the person who didn't show up one day. And we do that as part of our general lives. We need to kind of show up for each other, show up for ourselves. It's your reputation, it's your image. So if you don't want to go somewhere, you don't want to attend something, say so. That is more integrity. That is much more impressive than not showing up at all. So yeah, so I'm hoping that you get something from this. Again, it wasn't for me to rant at people and say, right, okay, everyone make sure you show up or let people know. It's just about making sure you have integrity, a good working practice, and just maintain professionalism and respect. That's all you need to do. And in turn, people will want to work with you. People will want to collaborate with you. People will want to build a relationship with you. And let's just face it, whether you're in the film industry, whether you're not in the film industry, that's what this life is about. Building relationships, connecting, and having those that positive productivity between each other. So this is Mel Hurry signing out. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Mel Hurry on YouTube. Please make sure you're hitting the subscribe button below and hitting that bell for any new media that will be coming out soon. And of course, if you haven't done so, head over to Instagram and follow me at Mel Hurry Films. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.